Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with Alliance Wars Season number 23, Episode number 10. So as you can see from the title of the video, and I'm sure the thumbnail, we are getting some revenge on that Apocalypse boss who bugged us out last time, man, and who killed us in that first war. But up first, we are up here on Path 1 in Section 1. Of course, we'll get to the boss when we get to him. So, this Black Widow, you know, she's a really good placement here because any champion with a double medium is good to have. I messed up a tiny bit here, went for the heavy attack, forgetting about the stun, and then I got parried, and then I had a bunch of shocks. This was a really annoying way to start the war. It's really not the biggest deal in the world here because we're going to throw off, like, you know, a 250k special too, but that did cost us a bunch of potions, which was definitely not ideal, man. So that fight was just a whole bunch of a big old mess, dude. So that was definitely funny. Definitely a funny way to start for sure. But hey, man, that's totally fine. Just gonna bounce back, toss on a couple potions here. It is what it is. You know, we didn't die. It just cost us some potions for doing something stupid, you know? But up next we have this Taskmaster here. Taskmaster isn't too bad of a defender as long as you know how he works. He's on Masochism here, so we just want to look out and make sure if we are going to parry, we know it's not going to stun him like that. You know, I'd rather have him heal a tiny bit than have him hit us through the phase if I feel like I don't have enough time to continue on with the phase. But hey, man, you know, this fight's pretty simple. Just get up to a special 2, and that's really going to be it for this one. He's not a stubborn defender. I believe this is Protect this war, so he's not a Protect defender either. So we can just toss off a big old special 2 and be good to go. So I believe that's going to be it for Section 1 here, and up next we're about to jump into Section number 2. So I'm only taking this Domino here on the path, and then I forgot, at this point, this was about a week ago, I forget who took this mojo, but they took him and did a good job. But up first, we have this Domino here, and if I remember correctly, I feel like this Domino gave me some trouble, man. So I'm going to toss on an invulnerability boost here, because I do not have Hood with me, okay? So I wouldn't be able to tank that special 3 damage unless I put on the invulnerability boost, and even if I did have Hood, you know, I still probably would have done it. So this Domino, the AI was acting really weird. She was being very passive. She was staying far away from me. You know, it's powerful from afar, so unfortunately she was gaining a bunch of power, which is less than ideal, but at the same time she also was throwing her special attacks pretty willy-nilly, as you could see. So I mean, it's really not the biggest deal there. In a perfect world, she hits into my phase a bunch, I get to a special 2 and end the fight that way, but she just wasn't having it. So she wanted it to be a lot more of like a brawl here, and that's fine. You know, I usually my Dominoes tend to be a little more aggressive, but if this one wanted to be passive, that's fine. We still got through the fight in about 40 seconds, only losing about 9% of our health from crit failure, so that's fine, you know? Up next, man, like I said, someone came in and took this mojo. Don't even remember who it was. May have been salty with this Human Torch, but anyway, man, here we are. We're about to take this Apocalypse boss. We're leaving 49 up linked, and we got the White Magneto pre-fight on here to get a little bit more attack and ability accuracy and whatnot. And yeah, man, this is going to be round 3 against this guy, and I do truly believe in my heart that I should have soloed him from the second time. But hey, man, it is what it is, you know? So I spent a lot of time that night practicing how to dex his special 1. And I feel like that's going to help a lot. So check this out. Ready? Pretty much learn how to dex the entire thing and just get that one little parry off in the middle. So right off the bat, we're still at 99% health here, and this guy is just about down to 80% health now, all right? So at this point, I'm saying to myself, all right, man, I'm really glad I was able to get that dex off in war, but I brought Guardian along, and I think I might switch over to my other method of fighting bosses, which is, okay, my health is higher than his health. Let's make sure we keep going along like this, and if I have to dex more special ones as we go along, I know how to do so. But the worst thing that could possibly happen is, you know, I mistime the dex, I eat the special attack, and then the fight's pretty much over. So honestly, man, it's fancy and cool to do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and not do that until I have to do that, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because honestly, if you mess it up one time, and it is like very, very specific timing, the fight's over. It really is, because one special one, that's really gonna be it. Or at least it'd be very, very hard to come back from, you know? But at this point, man, you know, we're just keeping with the fight very, very slow and very steady here. Essentially, you just don't want to use any special attacks aside from the special 3. And we went for the little dex there again just because I did take a bunch of block damage. But basically, the reason why I want to keep the special 3 in the bank is because in case he gets me in the corner, that's how I died in the second time pretty much, even though he did hit through my phase. That was pretty much what caused the death, is because he got me in the corner, you know? So I really don't want to push him to special 2. I just want to keep blocking that special 1 when I can. You know, we brought Guardian along, and that block proficiency really does help a lot. So we're in a really good spot here. He's now down below 50% health pretty much, and we're still at 75%. Each little hit on the block is taking off about 5% health, right? So if I dex out of the last part, it's going to be about 10% per special attack. So I'm thinking to myself, I could pretty much take about 6 or 7 more special 1s here, and I feel like he's going to be dead well before that happens, right? So I have my special 3 in the bank here. Thank God for the indestructible boost, man, because he clipped us there a little bit, which is a little annoying, but that made my heart like drop for a second. I got like very, very nervous at that point. I took another little hit there, but the indestructible boost came through and he backed off, thank God. But here we go, man. We're back in the game here. I'm at 31% health here. He's at 25% health. Our health bars, they're starting to get a little even here, man. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, hold on, just get back in the game. We're doing fine. No worries here. No worries at all. All we have to do is just back him up in his corner. I want to have the entire field to play with here. I'm only going to hit him through intercepts. I'm going to hit onto his block, push him back, and we're going to be good to go here. I'm going to phase this entire special 1, no block damage, nothing to worry about, all right? He's being passive on me here, and that's definitely something that's making this a lot harder at this point in the fight, right? My heart was pounding at this point. I was feeling it through my chest pound. My hands were getting sweaty. It was, oh, right here, he almost punished me again there, but he held his block, man. He's starting to be, this is a different Apocalypse from the beginning of the fight, man, and that's starting to get really annoying. But at this point, man, he's down to 14% health. We're up at 30% health. We're still doing good. We can phase this entire special 1 again. Unfortunately, he doesn't let you do that every time, but now he's starting to feed into me a little bit more. I feel like Apocalypse is starting to get a little nervous himself here, you know? He's starting to get a little more aggressive at this point. Goes for a heavy attack. That's totally fine. I'm just going to go ahead and punish that. Trying to bait out this special 1 here, but he's down to 6% health here. I'm like, all right, if I can get to like 2% health, I could toss off this special 3 and pretty much end the fight at this point, man. So he has some protection stacks up, but I'm just trying to get through the end of the fight here, man. He's being very passive, trying to hit into his block so I can phase and bait out a dash. He's just not having it. Look at how he's just tapping his own block. Why is he doing that, man? Why is he tapping his own block? At this point, we finally got him to come in. One more medium attack. I'm feeling good to go in and end this with the special 3. He's at 1%, kicking him around a little bit. And there we go, man. We got the solo against the rank 3 Apocalypse Protect boss. And yeah, he definitely made it a little bit hard towards the end of that fight. But you know what, man? It is what it is. A solo is a solo. And we got through it using a variety of different methods, man. But yeah, man, so it felt good to get that guy down. On the third try, you know, the first try, we definitely, you know, we were learning how to do that stuff. The second try, you know, we were doing really, really good up until the end there. But this time, felt pretty good. You know, I was telling the chat here, I learned how to dex a special 1. Did it 1 time, did it twice, was too scared for the rest of the time. But yeah, man, so that was definitely a good war. I do believe we ended up winning this war too, which felt nice. And yeah, let's jump over to some individual stats, man. So this war was against SXS. SSX, that's going to bring me up to 50 kills, 5 deaths, 91% solo rate. TDR is 66.43. Solo rate bonus is negative 2.45. Power rating is 58.48. That's 1 boss solo. Yeah, that's 1 boss solo now on the season. And yeah, we got 2 wars left. Like I said, we won that war, so we're 4 and 6. The next war will probably be coming out on video tomorrow or so if you watch these as they come out. And yeah, the season's about to be over. I definitely was a little bit behind on posting war videos this season, but hey, man, it is what it is. Yeah, so for Loki's definitely gotta get our act together, man. Hopefully we can win those last 2 wars, but we'll have to see. Anyway, my dudes, that's gonna be it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big old like. Comment what you think about Ghost versus Apocalypse in the comment section below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of Season 23 and find out where 4 Loki places. And yeah, seeing you around.